Hey, what's up everybody? This is my review of the Eoeotwo GT-06 electric scooter, boasting a 1200 watt motor with a 20 amp hour battery. This is the long range version of it, and as you can see, here it is. But there are some problems with this unit for me. Most people that you see talking about these scooters and selling these scooters on TikTok probably weigh 200 pounds or south of 200 pounds. I'm a big guy. I'm definitely plenty far north of 200 pounds. I'm not 300. Last time I weighed myself, I was at 280. So what we're going to do is show this thing off and demonstrate its performance. And just to prove that the battery is fully charged, here's the key. And here is the voltage. Probably can't see it, but it says 54.3. Fully charged. And the odometer reads, because I just got this thing, 70 miles on it. 70 miles on this nice fresh unit. Okay? So, with that being said, let's take it for a spin. Okay, so my current voltage on the battery is 53.5 volts. I'm at speed level 3, and we're going to show you an acceleration from dead zero. You should be able to see me from over here. All right, 3, 2, 1. Full throttle. It's to the floor. So as you can see, for someone like me, the acceleration, it's okay. It's not great. This isn't a pull you back into your car seat type of experience. It's more of like, okay, yeah, we're going. No big deal. So let's go ahead and try it on one of the inclines, because this really kind of is where I got disappointed with the scooter. Atlanta is a very hilly place, especially the streets of Atlanta. I've ridden e-bikes out here. I've ridden mopeds out here. I've ridden a lot of things out here. But for the most part, this wouldn't keep up. So yeah, once again, you know, you have to be kind of conscious of that. A lot of videos look pretty attractive, and you know, the salespeople are doing their thing, talking about these scooters, and I don't blame them. They're trying to make a dollar. But I think that they may not be able to speak from experience that I have, simply because they're not as heavy as me, which is probably the main downfall of this unit. 1200 watts on a scooter this size, with a rider this size, probably not the best mix of options when you're riding in Atlanta, Georgia. And Georgia has a lot of great trails and places to go, campgrounds, things to do. So no matter what your size, definitely you should try and get out here. Now, I know things in physics work differently for larger people, which is why I'm making this video, to demonstrate that and to show people that, hey, not all experiences are the same on here. Think twice before you pull that trigger, because now these companies don't return your products like Amazon does. When I tried to return this product, I wasn't greeted with a yes sir. It was like, oh, sorry, how can we help you? Let's get you a coupon or something like that. It wasn't a simple yes, we'll take it back. So not all shopping experiences will be the same between TikTok and Amazon, nor the experience of riding products where you're a heavier person like myself. Okay, so here's a hill test, and I just want to show that the readout, of course there's spider webs out on the trail, the readout right here, and I know it's flashing right now because of the frame rate. We have full battery. This says 52.9 volts, so still theoretically remotely full charge. I'm on the trail, right? And I want to get up this hill. Okay, we're not going to do a rolling start. They say you need a rolling start to get up the hill. My answer to that is you're not always going to have a rolling start at your disposal in the real world when you're riding an e-scooter or any type of vehicle on two wheels. So what we're going to do is I'm gonna set a wide shot. I'm gonna call out the speed from the readout and see what it does. But I want to put the camera where I can see the hill, right? Because I'm not shooting this again. So let's see. I think that this is a good place to really show that hill, okay? And as a matter of fact, I already know that probably this won't climb up the hill, but I'm going to give it a little bit of road start, and I'll call out the miles per hour as I go. Hopefully that readout is accurate. Let's see what happens. All right. So, all right, pedals to the floor. 2 miles an hour, 4, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 10. All right, looks like we're holding 9 miles an hour, 8 miles an hour, 8 miles an hour. I may be riding out of range, holding at 8 miles an hour. Still climb 7 miles per hour. We're not at the top where it goes back to flat. You really want to go 7 miles an hour in Atlanta on the streets? 6 miles an hour. Okay. And I'm not even going to use any throttle. And of course, gravity's going to do its work. It rides smooth. There's no resistance on the motor or brakes. And this is probably the fastest I've gone on it today. 21, 22. All right. Hi, YouTube and TikTok. And we're just going to start from nothing, right? 0 miles per hour on the readout. Let's see what happens now. All right, here we go. Full throttle, I'm on it. It's trying. 3, 4 miles per hour, 5, 6, 7, 6 miles per hour. 6 miles per hour, full throttle, speed mode 3, 7 miles per hour. 7 miles per hour. 8 miles per hour. 7 miles per hour. 7, we're chilling at 7, adjust the microphone there. 6 miles per hour. 6 miles per hour. We can't go 6 miles per hour up hills in the hood. One final test. Let's see how this thing works on grass. As you can see, I'm doing okay. 3, 4, not so bad. 8 miles per hour, 9 miles per hour, 10 miles per hour, 8. Coming around. So, ooh, come on, you can do it. 8, 6 miles per hour. This is speed number 3. Still a full battery by display. So overall, grass like this is okay, but when I tried to take it out to PMI Park, it literally got stuck in its tracks and couldn't move any forward. So overall, if I was going to rate this scooter on a scale of 1 to 5, I would give it 2. Mainly being that it just has slow acceleration. It takes a while to charge, but that's, and I get that, so I can't really demote it for that. But just the overall performance for someone of my size, again, 280 pounds right here, right? So I know, I get it, I'm heavy. This isn't gonna move as efficiently as it would for someone 100 pounds, 150, who I believe this scooter was designed for. It wasn't designed for someone like me. So my experience from this scooter is a 2-star experience. Now if you're someone shorter, lighter, and have the intention of riding places where it's flat, your experience may be a 3 or 4 or even 5-star experience. The disc brakes works good, the horn is loud. People definitely turn around. The speed levels are cool. However, it's okay. This kickstand, you gotta watch out for this kickstand because it will tear your ankle up if you're not careful. So if you're trying to get off of this thing, make sure your feet are straddled pretty well. The turn signals are cool. I can't really complain about that. But overall, I really wish I could send this back without any issues. Fortunately, I can't. Because of the cost that they're charging me to ship it back. At the end of the day, I'd be in a hole further, whether I get my money back. I I'll just chalk it up to the game and just try to at least spread the word that they shouldn't buy this unit, because it's not very high performance for someone like me. Like I said, I don't really have a lot of nice things to say about it. It's cool, but it's just this is your entry level. This is like your lowest trim package of these scooters. They got other scooters that are more powerful, and I really wish I had bought them instead. But again, my lack of experience and knowledge led me to buying this one, and so I took an L for that. Especially when it came to some hard-earned money, I took an L, and I'll have to own that. But overall, I just want people to be aware of this so they can make a more informed decision, because there's not a lot of content on YouTube or TikTok about this scooter other than people selling it. Of course, you're going to see a lot of people on live selling this, and that's cool. And I don't think they're bad people. I think they're just doing what they're trying to do to make a few dollars. But unfortunately, they are not going to be able to speak from experience that I am with this. Now, if I had another scooter, or somebody want to send me a scooter, wink, wink, they think that can carry a 280-pound person better, I love to do that. You see the content, you see the quality. But overall, you know, hey, would you recommend this for somebody? The answer is no. But it's okay. I had fun trying it out. But at the end of the day, I had to take an L. All right, so that concludes my review of this Eoeotwo GT-06. This is Atlanta. This is how it sounds like in Atlanta. They push a little bit of horsepower out here. So why would you want that in your e-scooter? But overall, you know, the experience with this was okay. It wasn't great. Definitely wasn't blown away. Maybe I'm spoiled by my moped going around the city, or maybe I was spoiled by the e-bike that I built. So overall, it's okay. It's not great, but I am a heavier person, so there's a consideration. I think probably that's one of the main detriments is the wattage output of this, because maybe for a lighter person it isn't that great either. Maybe you're 200 pounds and you still can't reach 40. They quote this thing being at 40, but I guess they don't really talk about how much people weigh, the battery charge. And when I took it out to the streets alive, it was hilly out there. It's more flat, but more hilly. And the battery drain got down, and there were bird scooters, rental scooters, outperforming this unit right here. There's, in my opinion, there'd be no reason that any bird scooter outperforms a big old scooter like this one, right? So that's my review. Hope this informs you. Hope you make a more educated decision if you're considering this scooter or another scooter. My personal summary of it: if you're going to get an e-scooter, definitely get your pads together to protect yourself, and to stay away from 48 volt. You're gonna be disappointed. All right, daily vlog. I'll see you later.